good afternoon, or whatever time you may watch this. I want to talk about breaking point. Breaking point. As I'm listening to a message this morning, it was right on time. It was what I needed to hear. Because honestly, I was feeling like I was at my breaking point. So I want to give you the highlights of the notes that I just took this morning. And then I want to go into why I feel like I was at my breaking point. Life will throw things at you, and you got to throw them back. Life will throw things at you. You got to throw it back. We all get to the breaking point, right? Don't give up. Sometimes God provokes us to see what we're going to do. What I'm not going to do is give up. What you're not going to do is give up. Breaking point, okay? Sometimes you got to break away from they and get along with him. Because they can't help you, only he can, right? A lot of times we want to run to people. They can help us, and they can't help us the way God can help us. Breaking point. Sometimes you got to break out to find the real you. Find your lane, your call, your purpose. I'm here because I broke out. So I have a habit of breaking out. Whenever that breaking point happens, because it's going to happen. The breaking point is coming. The breaking is coming consistently. It happens. Don't think you're going to be immune to having hard times and breakdowns and breakthroughs. It's your time and it's your turn. It's your time and it's your turn. You could turn those sorrows into seeds. So yesterday, when I got home, let me go back a little bit. In my car, this light came on. It was like parking malfunction, parking brake malfunction. You gotta go to your nearest dealer. I'm like, yeah, who's gonna do that? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna worry about that, later. So I drove. So yesterday, after I got through doing all the stuff I was gonna do, I got home. We parked in the front so we can just take some stuff out of the car. And then before I moved it to the parking space that I normally park it at, the car wouldn't move. The car is still in the same spot now. It got to its breaking point. It won't move. So the parking brake is stuck. It's a parking brake malfunction. So although you're putting it in gear, it will not move. Now this car, it warned me. It warned me. It was flashing. It was warning me. And I kept driving, right? This is a foreign car. So I was like, what is it going to do? Like, I'm not ready to deal with this now. I'm not ready to deal with this now. Kind of like swept it under the rug. Yeah, until I couldn't. And I was just thinking, like, why is this happening? Like, really? Right now? Today? This time? And I thought about how it gave me warnings. It gave me warnings. It told me what to do. I chose not to do it. And on top of that, I have a 9-page paper to write. Now, let me tell you about that. I knew about that 6 weeks ago. Why am I waiting till yesterday, to get started on it? I knew about it weeks ago. There's things that happen and we just ignore them until it gets bigger and bigger and we can't ignore them. So that's just my awareness. Like, some stuff is on me. It's not just God trying to test me. It's me not doing what I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it. And sometimes we do that and then we like to blame it on everybody else. Sometimes blame God. Like, why did you do this and why did you do that? And it's things that he's showing us, things that are being revealed throughout the process that we are ignoring until we cannot ignore it anymore, until it breaks down, right? Until you break down, right? That breaking point. And you know what I said? It's nothing I can do right now. And I had to look at the good side of it. I had to look at the positive, the good things out of it, right? So I had to think about, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. What am I grateful for? I'm grateful that I was not out far away from home. I'm grateful that it happened at home. I'm grateful that I work from home. So these things that I'm just grateful for, right? Not focusing so much on the problem. Not focusing so much on the breakdown. It is what it is. But what can you do about it, right? What are you grateful for in this moment? I am grateful that I am home, that it happened at home, and I work from home, and I'm okay. It's okay. Is it going to cost me? Yeah, it's going to cost me. It's going to cost. I already know that, and I accept that. So we have to look at the good and the bad, right? It could have been worse. And I realized, like, when I heard this message this morning, it's like breaking point. Man, I feel like that now. And then I thought about it. What am I grateful for? Like, I had to go to gratitude. Because if you stay stuck in that breaking point, woe is me, why is this happening to me? You're going to just go down that rabbit hole and you're going to be stuck. You won't be able to do anything. You're going to sit there and get in worry and frustrating and just depression. You can just get stuck there if you just marinate on it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start writing my paper. So that's what I did yesterday. I came around in my room, put my jazz on, started writing my paper. I got 7 pages in. Then I was like, I have nothing left. I have nothing left to do. I'm empty. So I put it up, closed the laptop, went and did some cleaning, and then I relaxed and watched me a good movie. I done all I can do, right? Don't push yourself to the point of breakdown, right? Don't push yourself to the point of depression. Don't push yourself to the point of overwhelm. Don't push yourself to the point of frustration. You only do what you can do. That's just one thing. Do that one thing. And that is okay, right? That stuff will be there tomorrow. It's here today, right? It's still here today. You can deal with it today. So now I look at what I did. I got 7 pages written, y'all. I think I did real good considering all the stuff that was happening yesterday that I didn't let stop me from doing what I was supposed to do, right? Life is going to come at you non-stop. Things are going to happen non-stop. Don't let them break you down. Don't let them break you out. Take you out, right? Things are going to happen. So this is my real life stuff that I am experiencing and I am maneuvering through, and I'm just trusting and praying and knowing that it's going to be okay, because it is. It's already okay, right? That's the way I have to look at the bright side of it. It's a must. So yeah, breaking point. Sometimes you got to break out to find the real you, to find your lane, your call, your purpose. I am here because I broke out. And I'm so glad that I'm able to look at things differently. Because the old Jennifer, she would have just been done, just like trying to figure everything out, trying to do all the stuff that she knew she couldn't do. She would have been frustrated. She would have been stuck. She would have wrote no paper. She would have did nothing. She probably would have just got drunk and went to sleep. Can I be honest? The old me would have done those things because I didn't know what I know now. So if you find yourself in this breaking point, don't give up. Don't throw that towel in. Life is going to throw things at you, and you get to throw it back. Life is going to throw things at you. I'm telling you, you get to throw it back. You know what? That happened, but guess what? I'm going to do this. That happened. Guess what? I'm going to do that. Right? There's a you in there that you haven't met yet. She or he is resilient, is confident, is strong, is brave, and they do not give up no matter what. That's all I got from my heart to yours. I'm complete.